In today's episode, the goal is to get ssto on the surface of Lathe with this beautiful Parallax mod. And just to recap, in the previous episode we have deployed the probes and got them to surface of Val, Pole and whatever. Well, not to surface, to the orbits. However, let's get into today's episode. So, once again we will do another pass to make sure that we need to lower our apoapsis so it coincides with rough Lathe orbit. So that's kind of the plan. Once we do that, then we will probably expand what little fuel we have and detach from this transfer stage, finally, if I may add so, and get to the orbit of Lathe. Once we get to the orbit of Lathe, we should probably perform the aerobrake, aerocapture and landing with our little ssto here, and then, you know, hopefully get to the surface as you saw in the intro. So stick around, this is gonna be fun. So, doing another pass, and we are lowering our apoapsis so it coincides with Lathe. We have already done multiple passes within the scope of this series. By the way, this is an episode 4 of the mini-series of the Jool 5 mission. If you have missed it, I will be posting the links to those episodes in the description below. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you check them out after this video. But anyway, I digress. As you can tell, we are securing we're securing an Lathe encounter. Of course, we cannot tweak it because right now we are hurling through the Jool's atmosphere and we are just making sure not to burn up. We had the encounter there for a moment, but well, we'll just have to tweak it afterwards, won't we? Yeah, I would hardly want to turn my craft and do the maneuver nodes at this point because we are still in the thick of the Jool's atmosphere. As soon as we cross this 200,000, we will be out. So yeah, there we go. Okie doke. Alright, so, oh, look at that, and it just coincides. Okay, so we're gonna take ascending node. Oh, wrong direction. We're gonna take it further down so that we have a 0.0 ascending node, and then we're gonna be tweaking to make sure that we do encounter Lathe at some point. So, yeah. The total burn is gonna be 226 meters per second. So first things first. First I want to make sure that we have, that our basically inclination to Lathe relative is 0. So that means that we are really aligned with Lathe, regardless of the fact where we will be intercepting it. So, yeah. Okay. Doing that burn, come on, we have... The burn should happen in 20 seconds. There we go. Okay, and here we go. Okay, detach. Fire up the nervous, will ya? Ooh, beautiful glow of the nervous. Yes. What can I tell you? It just looks amazing. So, alright, just tiny burns, making sure that we tweak our... okay, there we go. And now, let's see. Apoapsis. If we start increasing it, will it impact that make sure that we do encounter Lathe at some point? Not really. Yeah, Lathe will be leading us by a healthy amount, enough margin. Okay, so what about... okay. Yeah, let's just, in that case, I just want to make sure that my periapsis will be above Jool, because we no longer want to be burning to make sure that we aerobrake. There's Lathe. Yeah, it will be coming around us, but we won't be encountering anytime soon. Oh, look at that. Lathe, was it Pole and Bop? Probably. I'm just mispronouncing it. But yeah, all of them in one picture. There we go. Look at that burn. Awesome. Cool screenshot, isn't it? Alright, so our periapsis is 432, and that's good enough. So now I want to make sure that I lower our apoapsis somewhat, but I want to also tweak it. Yeah, alright. Shall we do a selfie, perhaps? No, I don't think so. Maybe I want to detach this probe. And I want to remote control it so that we can, I mean, get to Lathe eventually. So maybe it would be good that we just say, okay. Let's see, I'm trying to find the Lathe encounter, to be honest. Oh, there we go. We have something. So on the next pass we might have even a lithobrake encounter. Well, we don't want to lithobrake all around Lathe, I can tell you that much. But you get the drift, so yeah. Okay, let's try to see if we can get the Lathe periapsis rather than the lithobrake. Okay, no, that would just fling us out of the orbit. I want to get captured around Lathe. I don't want to... Okay, periapsis. Well, if we get here, we get a periapsis. I don't know. Maybe we should go from here. No? Oh... You see, I don't like this relative because it doesn't tell me what our encounter looks like towards Lathe. I would much prefer that we see it. Yeah. I need to think, I think I'll need to switch conics to, what was it, relative or something. No, that's too much delta V expenditure. I have a budget of 166 plus additional 387, but that's not much. So you have to be careful around that, and I don't want to be expanding even the 387. I want to get rid of all the tanks, and then I will probably use that as a return stage if I can. So we'll see if we manage to do so. Okay, I think the safest bet what we can do is just make sure that we book something and then act upon it and correct it later. So what about if I put it here? Ah, look at this. We already have, if we act upon it here, an encounter. So let's put it like this. Okay, and look at that. So we do have a Lathe encounter regardless, without even expanding delta V. That's nice. So yeah. Okay, and on the next pass, yeah, we will be getting into the Lathe sphere of influence. Good. Now let's try and see what we can do here. Can we burn inwards, outwards? I just want to get the freaking periapsis. How hard can that be? This sounds to me like burning on the wrong side. Add maneuver node. Come on, work with me over here. It's really fiddly. Okay, let's lower our Lathe periapsis so it's roughly in the atmosphere, and we'll see how we take it from there. Okay. We should burn in 60 seconds. The delta V budget is acceptable, so I think I'm gonna use that burn. Alright, here's Lathe. Yes, we're coming for you, buddy. Okay, good. At least we have some sort of Lathe encounter. So what I now want to do, I want to get into the Lathe sphere of influence, and I'm going to tweak the encounter then, rather. Look at Lathe coming. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Oh, it actually looks good. 44 kilometer periapsis. I hope it will be okay, actually. So let's see if we can do it. A little bit more radial, 46. Well, that might be just the ticket, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, time to do the Aerocapture. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. I just hope I have not picked the wrong, periapsis. Otherwise, well, we're gonna be in a world of trouble. Alright, now let's see. Heating. Here it comes. Let's hope the heat shield will suffice. Okay, looks good so far. Bill, Valentina, and Jebediah are enjoying themselves. There we go. Oh, it doesn't seem enough. Balls. Okay, burn retrograde, and I have some meters per second, so let's see if we can use that. There we go. Ah, decouple. 367 meters per second. Oh, we have some more to burn to do. Okay, okay, good. Do it. Do it. Lathe escape, come on. I think we're expanding our Delta V budget that I didn't plan to do, so oopsie. Okay. Well, we have a stable apoapsis. Let's take it from here. Alright, 285 meters per second. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, so let's decouple you. There you go. What? I cannot control you? What the hell's going on? Oh, yeah, extend this. Remote probe. Can I control this? Well, I should be able to. Now, hold on. Okay, I have two Kerbals. I have two pilots. I have a remote control probe. So with the Comnet, I should be able to control this. I don't know why I cannot control this. The antennas are clearly in range, so I don't know. Devs? Okay, guys, if you know what's going wrong here, let me know, because from what I know from Comnet, I should be able to control these two remote probes using the two pilots that I have and the remote probe core. So all in all, I should be able to control this. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful shot. Gorgeous, right? So, yeah, I don't understand why. Anyway, what we're going to try and do, I'm going to try and lower my periapsis significantly enough so that we can get into 60 by 60 kilometer orbit. Ooh, I think I've put my periapsis a little bit low. Yeah, maybe I can aerobrake for that. That would actually make sense. So let's try and do another aerobrake pass, because we don't want to burn to get a periapsis. We want to basically just coast. So let's see. I'm going to close the antenna and let's see. 46 kilometer, I think that looks good enough. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, look at this selfie. Oh, I might even take it for the screenshot for the episode, you never know. It's gorgeous. Okay, getting ready for the crispy. Yeah, it's just beautiful. I think I'll need to do 2 passes, to be honest. Or maybe even more. But the point is, use the drag to basically drastically reduce our periapsis or apoapsis, and then do a couple of passes. Okay, 1 pass. Let's do another one. Backflip. Yeah, sure. Alright, coming in for the 2nd pass. I think this one will be even more scenic than the first one. Oh, look at this. Ground below as we hit the atmosphere right now. Oh, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, and look at the Jool surfacing. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, look at this. Wow. Guys, you know, this is what I love about KSP. You get these moments which are just, you know, pure gold. Seriously. Amazing. Alright, apoapsis stuck at 590 something. I guess we'll have to do another pass probably. Okay, let's do the next one. And I hope that this one will actually get us into a favorable orbit. So you see, we can do a multiple ones, and without even expanding our delta V, I think it's great because that helps us save a ton of delta V. Look at us go. Amazing. 400, 300 apoapses, and let's hope we get it down to 100 and something, and if we get it there, I will be happy. $220. 160-ish. Alright, so I guess our apoapsis will be now, if I do a next pass with this configuration, I'm definitely gonna go for the landing. So yeah, I feel like we're a little bit here in the no man's land, to be honest. Look at that screenshot. Ain't it gorgeous? Jeb, go out, take selfie. I mean, you gotta take selfie. When you get a shot like this, you gotta use it. Look at this. Wow. Hello. Beautiful. Amazing. Yay. Okay, get in. All right. Ding ding. Well, for the next one, I will need to burn to get ourselves into 60 by 60 apoapsis. So I think I need to here actually correct a little bit. Get our periapsis up to 60. And that will be a tiny burn, 12.4 meters per second. So it's not really a big deal. Now the maneuver nodes are actually tiny and we have enough delta V to take care of them, so I don't think it's a big deal. The next item on our list is actually landing the ssto with Jebediah in there. So, okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it a try. There we go. Beautiful. And now at the periapsis, another burn of 61 meters per second to get us into 60 by 60 kilometer orbit. And that's a stable, low carbon orbit. The reason why I'm having such low carbon orbit because I want to be able to dock with this lander later on. So that's kind of my main gripe at the moment. So, right, starting burn in 25 seconds. Just make sure that we do a tiny burn and then we are in the very, very nice orbit, and then we can proceed with detaching the plane and getting it down. There we go. Perfect. All right. Right, popping up a quick save. Now let's undock. Let's get rid of the heat shield. We don't need it anymore. Technically I could use it for re-entry and let's get rid of the probe and the plane. There we go. So now with the plane I want to get a little bit out of this, let's call it debris. It's not technically debris, but yeah. And here we're going to add the maneuver node where we shall be performing the deorbit burn. So point maneuver prograde. Turn the raptors on. Rapiers. Sorry guys, I've been watching too much SpaceX. Yeah, alright. Rapiers on. There we go. Okay, and that puts our periapsis at 37, and I think it will be good enough. I don't want to put it just too low, so I just want to glide so that my glide descent is very, very shallow, because we don't have thermal insulation on the plane, so we have to be really careful in terms of hitting that slope that is steep enough but not too steep. So We have to be below minus 100, so that's for sure. Ideally, around 50 would be the ideal. So we'll see if we manage to hit that one. So I'm going to put on stability assist. I'm going to pop up the aerobrakes, as you can tell. And then we are going to go in for the entry. This is exciting. Guys, I haven't been landing on a lathe since, wow, 5 years ago or something. So this is new for me as it is for you. All right, we are getting in, hopefully. Okay, putting down the aerobrakes because I don't want to brake too fast, too hard. The reason is I want to still maintain a good amount of lift because right now we're going over the ocean, right? So, or the Degrasse Sea as it is said. So right now I'm just flying above. I'm making sure that my engines are turned on in the air breathing mode. Right now they are oxygen deprived because oxygen will be found in the lower layers of the atmosphere. However, as said, if I put on too much drag, I would drop the dip nosedive into the ocean and nothing would happen. So I'm watching my, deceleration rate and trying to keep it manageable, so to say. So my horizontal speed is dropping as it should, which is great. But we may have to make sure that we, just maintain a decent rate, and then we will be jumping into some island for the landing. So I haven't picked up my landing site yet. I will probably just do it on an island which I happen to stumble upon. I didn't plan that. I did plan that my landing occurs at the area where there are some land masses. So yeah. There's that. All right, so okay, so guys, by the way, I'm thinking what my next endeavor should be. So there's one more episode coming that I have already recorded, and there will be another one when I'll try to do basically other stuff, basically gather some data and see if I can do some more. But let me know what would you like to see in the coming episode. Would you like me to do a massive station or explore some more planets with the Parallax mod? What would be kind of your take on the subject? So I'm really interested to hear your thoughts in the comments. So please let me know what you guys are most interested about. Anyway, I'm jacking up the engines a little bit, as you can tell, and there is an island below. So I'm just now trying to arrest my vertical descent rate or sink rate, but then again I thought maybe I should be going for further down the equator, but then this island down there seems also pretty plausible to me. I might want to be landing on that one because it looks good, to be honest, guys. I don't know how hilly it is. Where's the other island? Oh, it's too far away. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's pull down back on the throttle, and just to make sure that I can do a 180 basically and land on this landmass. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do that. It's decided. Okay, now we're getting into the thicker layer of sort of atmosphere, and I'm getting into the, well, subsonic region. Meaning I have to, and the layer atmosphere is still a little bit, well, I wouldn't say dense, I would say, shallow. So, okay. I can control the plane, that's good. We have definitely positive markers. Okay, I'm gonna just cut off the engines now. We should probably glide toward our descent because we have to reduce our velocity as well. 240, that looks promising. The terrain is a little bit worrisome, I have to tell you. It's a little bit hilly. Okay, ice patches. I cannot land on broken ice. By the way, this ice and all the details are courtesy of Parallax 2.0 mod. I mean, it's amazing mod. It makes the planets look gorgeous. So if you haven't checked it out, do check it out. You can see some already terrain scatters. Oh, it's a very hilly area. Okay, I'm a little bit worried, guys. I think I'm gonna go with my backup landing approach, which you'll see just about now what it is. Okay, brake! There we go. I told you that this is a vertical landing plane. Yeah. I didn't know how many scatters there are, and I really didn't want to risk destruction. So there you go, guys. We have successfully landed. Jebediah, do some science and we will be sending it further. Awesome. Oh, no available devices to send. Well, keep the science and we're gonna send it once we get back. Oh, we don't have an antenna. Oh, we'll have to just bring it up with us, won't we? Yeah, apparently, I don't know, maybe the antenna got burnt, and I did notice something exploding when I was deploying it, but it could be that I forgot an antenna. Well, that happens too. Okay, well, lower the visor, we'll do the EVA report. There we go, lots of science together here. Beautiful. All right, look at that. We have successfully landed on Laythe, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it around and see if I can get another better, screenshot for the episode. Let's see. Popping the brakes. Does that look more plausible? Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I'm gonna just set the target so for the lander so that we can in the future can go and rendezvous with ship. So Jool exploration ship. Yeah, we'll set this as a target and we will be accessing it later on in the episode. But yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. But as long as I manage to get this thing arrested and get a nice screenshot for the endpoint. So I think something like that would do just nicely. There we go. All right. There we go. Perfect. And we will be continuing in the next one. So thank you very much, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye.